What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, another podcast, depending on where you're watching this at. Are you done being out of control? Because it's time to start this podcast and give some value. Because in this video, I'm going to tell these people exactly how I went from 0 to 6 figures as a new grad physical therapist, an average new grad physical therapist at that. I'm just calling a spade. But today, I'm going to give you the 8 lessons that I've learned how to go from 0 to 6 figures as a new grad PT or PT who's been in a space for a while but just wants something different because you're down a broken system of not being able to earn the capacity of what you know you're capable of. And if you're third year, second year, first year, or going to PT school, this is going to save you a lot of headache by listening to this. So as we do in all our videos, no fluff stuff, we're going to get right into it. Number 1 is to start with what you have and where you are. Start where you are and what you have. Start where you are and what you have. I began with just a smartphone and my daily experiences, documenting it. Don't wait for the perfect circumstances or equipment. So literally how I started my first business in PT school is my phone. I started recording myself exercise, workout, as you should be doing if you're a physical therapist, because that's what we do, exercise is medicine. So I just simply showed my life. I showed myself studying for practicals, showed myself studying for exams, and I started to build an audience. And people started to message me and say, hey, do you do like one-on-one workout nutrition coaching? Like, do you do any nutrition coaching? Do you do any personal training? I said, no, I don't. Second person, no, I don't. 10th person, no, I don't. 11th person, I said, all right, you can only give me one time. There's something here. So that's how I started with my phone. No fancy equipment, no fancy systems, no fancy anything. Start with where you are, which was in physical therapy school, and what you have, which is my phone.
You will always, always, always outbeat the person that never begins.
Every time.
Every single time I look at anyone doing anything, it's because they started, not because they were perfect or not because they were special. And we started this out being like, as just an average. I know that many of you, like myself, may look at Dr. Odell and be like, you are far from average. And we would look at you and think the same thing. Mm-hmm. We say that in the truth of it, of being like, we are not a special snowflake. Like there is nothing more special or different from us that you can't accomplish. And that's one of the biggest things is like the difference between you and where you want to be is starting. It is not because you need a different kind of phone, a different kind of camera, a different plan, more years of experience, more 5 pounds less before you get on camera. None of that is true. What the truth is that you just need to start. And I guarantee that you vulnerably showing up in whatever season, whatever purpose is on your heart, whatever equipment you have, you will reach the people that you are meant to inspire because you will be close enough to them to believe that they can do it. And that'll keep moving forward. And that's the whole point, guys, is like, if you are a type of person like me, who's like, oh, like kind of confused, humble confidence with just not shining your light, then you'll know that people out there need to hear what you have to say. And you can even put that mind frame for yourself of like, I'm doing this because there's a bigger mission or a bigger thing to be fulfilled. And then it shifts everything of why you're doing it too.
Yes.
So cool.
Number 2, document over create. Document, don't create. So a lot of people want to come into the space and say, I want to be a creator. What creating is like sitting down and creating content. That takes so much more time. That takes so much more effort. That takes so much more inconsistency. But you can always be consistent if you're consistently being you, which is 100% you can't do. So you're going to consistently be you forever. So document your life. Film your life. Film what you're doing already naturally. Going to the gym, showing up in school, showing up for your patients, walking into work, eating nutritious food, show all of that stuff publicly, and that is you documenting your life rather than trying to create. I guarantee you it'll allow you to like be consistent. The most thing that I hear about people with content is like, I don't know what to create. I don't know what to say. I look bad in front of the camera. I this. Just like she said in the last tip, don't wait until you lose the 5 pounds. Don't wait until you do something. Show the journey of doing that. When I started my physical therapy practice, I didn't wait until I had a cool physical therapy practice with nice, all my NFL athletes' jerseys on the walls. I started with boxes on the floor and I started showing the process. Like I started before I even had the building and signed the paper. I'm opening a physical therapy practice and I showed the entire journey of doing that. And that's why I have patients waiting for me when the doors open, is because I just simply documented the journey. So what I wish I would have done is started even sooner as a first-year student throughout my entire journey, because I didn't start until second year to really start posting content. And I got a huge following from doing that, and you can as well. So make sure you are documenting your life and telling every single person what it is that you do and what you can help people with. They might not need you right now. You might not be able to provide that service right now, but guess what? They'll know where to find you in the future.
Yeah, and documenting also creates this relationship with the people that you're building your following with. Social media, it is meant to be social, to interact, to create deep relationships. And the thing is, when you authentically show up and you're speaking, you're documenting what you're doing, people will receive it authentically as well. And they'll start to basically create this, what we would call a parasocial relationship. So this relationship where they feel like they know you, they really, really like you, they make you, you make them laugh. And now they trust you, right? They've saw you, the vulnerable moments, the good moments, the bad moments. They've seen the wins. They've seen you consistently show up to the gym. They've seen you joke. And guess what? When you are going to provide your service, they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's the person to go to, or they're going to come to you for that. So that really unlocked for me with documenting what you do, is that you are building a deep relationship, and it's going to serve you so well. And we're humans. Like, it's so funny because we make fun of little kids being like, what weird kids these days. They just watch other kids play with toys. Meanwhile, circle like Real World and Kardashians and all of this, like, we love to watch other humans exist. So you are no different. People will want to watch whatever season of life you're in, whatever you're building. They'll want to watch that, and they'll get inspired from it, and they will get education from it. And there's someone that needs to hear, again, the message that you are the life you're living.
Yes. And number 3, test before you invest.
I like that, baby.
80% is enough. You don't need to have your product nice and polished. Guess what? When I was a student, I started my business that I was just telling you guys, the online one-on-one work on nutrition coaching. I had like 12 people signed up for my thing before I even had any programs written, any platform. My app wasn't finished, and I already had 12 people sold. Guess what? That is me testing before I invested all of the capital to build out my app, to build out all my services, investing not only financially, but also with my time. It's like, put the offer out there, put the magnet out there. So, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. Who would be interested in this? If 100 people tell you yes, if 5 people tell you yes, and they're willing to pay for the thing that you want to do, now you have the mind knowing that it's actually going to be a good thing. Because what I see a lot of people doing, they spend so much time trying to perfect their business, trying to perfect this document, trying to perfect this book, trying to perfect all of these offers. And then they put it out to the market and they hear cricket, cricket, cricket. Like, how discouraging is that?
Yeah.
Now you're like, I don't want to do this ever again. I don't put myself out there. Now you're so slow. You're like, last time I put all that time into it, it didn't work. But if you go out there and it doesn't work fast, you can pivot real fast. Success likes speed, and testing before you invest allows you to have that speed in that product. And I guarantee you, it will do wonders for you.
Yeah, it changed our world when we started to learn the concept of proof of concept. So throwing things out there allow you to see proof of concept, so you can have an idea, throw it out, have it affirm your proof of concept, and then you can spend opportunity costs, which is your time, your money, your energy on it without losing that because you never tested proof of concept. And so many people get lost in the thinking about doing it or planning of doing it or learning of doing it. They never actually get to the doing it portion. So if you can close that gap down and actually test what your product, we have a coaching client that they're thinking about launching something. It's like, why do you have to own the laser to test your market? Throw it out there. Like, pre-sell packages for it. And also that creates cash flow. Same thing. Like, I don't care if you're in the space where you're a business owner and you're launching a new product, or if you are a student and you want to launch an offer for your fitness program. Throw it out there and then develop the program. Don't spend months and months and months developing a program that you don't even know if anyone wants. And the other core value, the other strategic skill it's going to teach you as an entrepreneur is what he said: fail fast. If it doesn't stick, guess what? Cool, on to the next thing. The more you can get comfortable with failing, the more that you will be guaranteed abundance and success. You do not get to success without failure. You do not get to success without failure. So start to embrace it, start to pivot fast. You are on a jet ski, and when you can make those moves fast, you can pivot fast, you can learn the lessons faster, and then you can get to the rewards faster.
So good, and that rolls right into our next lesson, which is lesson number 4, invest in mentorship. This is one of the biggest lessons, invest in mentorship. You're willing to invest multiple 6 figures into your doctorate, but not actually have them teach you how to make an income, but you're not willing to pay $10K or something like that into a mentorship, into a mentor. Guys, why try to do it alone when there are literally people out there who have done what you're trying to do, when they can give you the exact blueprint of the mistakes they made and the successes that they've had to get you there a lot faster. One of the reasons that I was able to go from 0 to 6 figures so fast within a couple of months of graduating is because I didn't try to do it alone. I said, why would I try to do it alone when there's people out there? I'd rather pay for speed. That's one of the big mindsets that rich people do that poor people don't. Rich people use their money to save time. Poor people use their time to save money. So any day of the week, I'm willing to spend money to learn that lesson that much faster because time is a finite resource that is going to eventually run out. I can't get any more of it. Money is abundant. Some of you need to take on that mindset. Money is abundant. You can get money every day, all day. So I would rather spend that than the time that's going to eventually go away. So invest in mentorship, and I guarantee you it'll elevate you, get you there a lot faster than you ever will trying to do it alone. You didn't try to go get your physical therapy degree alone. You didn't try to become a chiropractor alone. You couldn't. You know how long that'll take you to figure out an adjustment or how to rehab a shoulder with trial and error? It'll take you years. Or you can go to school for 3 or 4 years and learn exactly how to do it. It's the same way with your business and mentorship.
Yeah, investing in mentorship is something that I think vulnerably I was late to the game on. Like I just didn't understand how big of an impact that it had. And it's one of the things that consistently is 10xing. Like you guys, getting in the room and at the table will move you forward. And if you are late to the game or this is something you've never invested in, it will feel uncomfortable because you do not know yet. And once you do it, then you'll be like, oh, why didn't I do that sooner? And if you're at different levels, if you're a student and a $10,000 mentorship program is like, you like just would put you into fight or flight, like I'm going to pass out, then go with the $200, but push it. Don't go with the $20. Push your envelope of what's comfortable so that you can push your envelope of what's possible.
Yes. And when we say, so I paid $21,000 out of school for my mentorship for 1 year to go faster.
Yeah.
But I understand everyone, you don't have to do that. Guess what? Sometimes mentorship is free. You watching this YouTube video is mentorship for free. You didn't have to pay anybody for this mentorship. Read books. Follow success habits. Guess what, guys? Successful people leave clues. Like success leaves clues. So find the person who's in the position that you want to be in and just follow what they do. Watch how they move. Watch how they speak. Watch what they post. Watch how they market. Guess what? They're doing it probably for a reason if they're successful. So even before you even know the reason why they're doing it, follow that and I guarantee you, you get the same results. So mentorship just doesn't mean paid. It also means investing your time.
So good.
Hey guys, I couldn't let you keep watching this video without knowing this one thing. Because if you're a physical therapy student or you're a new grad and you want to escape like low pay, high burnout, increased tuition, low salaries, guess what? I'm putting on a masterclass this month that you need to watch, that you need to be a part of. You're going to get on a masterclass with me, ask questions. I'm going to give you so much information to unlock you to the next level, to endless income. That sounds like something you're interested in. Click the link below in my description. I'll send you, or you'll see more information there. Let's get back to the video. Number 5, you need to make sure that you price based on value and not time. A lot of people go wrong when they're trying to price their services, price their products based on the amount of times it takes them to do something. Guess what, guys? It's on value. That's how you become wealthy. That's how you earn money as a physical therapist. And it sucks, but in school, you're taught on how to charge based. You're not even taught how to charge, to be honest. You're taught how to charge to insurance based. All right, I work with this person for 15 minutes. Let me build 1 unit. Only did 8 minutes a year, so I have to build this other unit. You're being taught how to stay in a box and charge for your time. charge for the value that you're providing. Again, if you're to help someone with shoulder pain that's been dealing with this for 5 years, how much value do you provide them by being able to get rid of the shoulder pain in 2 weeks? They'll think you're a miracle worker. They're willing to pay a premium for that service, no matter how long it takes you. That's how you price your services. If you're pricing it based on time, that is a race to the bottom. If you're trying to be the cheapest service, if you're trying to price basing your time, no one cares about your time. No one cares about the time of Dr. Odell Miller. No one cares about the time of Dr. Ab. Actually, I care about your time. I care about her time, but no one else cares about her time, okay? So they care about the value that we provide within that time. Our clients that we coach one-on-one in our inner circle with right now, they pay a lot of money. They pay a premium to get coaching with us one-on-one. And they have the right mindset. They're not on there based on like our time. Well, how long do I get to talk to you for? How long are our coaching calls? It's like they understand that if they get one thing, one piece of value from us that 10x is their business, 10x is their mindset, 10x is their revenue, 10x is their thought process, 10x is their team, then it was 1000% worth their investment. That's the mindset you have to take on. Value over your time.
Guess what? Also unlocking the core value that its value over time will apply to every single aspect of your life. Because if everything is based on time, then there is a ceiling or a limitation to everything that you can create or everything that you like limit. It limits everything. If what you're making is based on your time, then you can only make as much as you can do. And that's not the truth. So as you start to build assets, as you start to build wealth, as you start to build businesses, you start to really flip this understanding and fully flip it upside down to know that you do not have to work harder to make more money. You do not have to spend more time to create more value or impact in the world. So know that you unlocking this, even with your pricing, even within your offices, you're unlocking a core value to apply to your whole life as well.
Yes, I love that. And number 6, it might leave you looking like you're crazy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Number 6, be willing to make short-term sacrifices. A short-term sacrifice that I made, guys, I bought a van, I moved into that van, my 3rd-year PT school. How crazy does that sound? The way you're probably thinking right now is the same thing that my professors thought, my classmates thought, but I knew why I did it. I made a short-term sacrifice of not paying rent every month to an apartment or having to be stuck in one area, but I unlocked my financial and location freedom by moving into a van, paid it in cash, stayed in the van. I still do to this day. Like I just said earlier in this, we made multiple 6 figures combined this last month, and I'm still living in the van today because I'm sacrificing for the bigger picture of what I know is available, not only like financially so I can continue to reinvest back into the business through having people help build the vision that I'm creating, but also mentally. I moved into the van for mental freedom so I can sacrifice it mentally so I can just focus on the things that I want to build and nothing else. That is huge. Please make short-term sacrifices for the thing that you ultimately want in the future. Do not sacrifice now for what you want in the future.
The more you are able to get rid of or sacrifice short-term gratification, so fast gratification, what you want to do now, the more you are setting the foundational keys to long-term goals and long-term returns, honestly. Both of us, I think that's one of the things that created a lot of respect and a lot of attraction to one another is he's literally living in a van. I rent all of my homes out. I'm like, hey, I'm staying in my mom's basement this weekend because all of my properties are rented out. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I literally am cash flowing whatever, like $7,000 this weekend. And I'm happy as a clam reading my book on my mom's back porch, just like living best life. And now him and I will hop in the van and go on a trip while all the properties are rented out because we understand the concept of short-term sacrifices for our long-term goals. And that's everything in life, you guys, is that if you are willing to delay your gratification, you will reap true satisfaction and true, what do you call that? Growth, right? Mm-hmm. True goals.
Freedom.
True freedom. Yeah. Your freedom is always on the other side of discomfort. In control. Yes. In control. Freedom is inversely related to comfort and control. The more you can give up control of every single thing, or being responsible for, and all of this stuff, being the sole person provider, and the more you can give up the comfort of what you normally do, you have freedom on the other side of that. So know that your brain's going to play tricks with you of like, this would be way easier. This would be way more comfortable. This would be way quicker. This would be, you would be in control if you just do it yourself. Okay, freedom is on the other side of getting rid of all of that.
Yes. Now this is toward number 7. Lesson number 7. Persist through plateaus. Persist through plateaus. So you're going to feel some friction, like we like to call it. You're going to feel friction along the way of your journey, but you will not fail if you do not give up. It's very simple. That's in the Bible. You will not fail if you don't give up. Continually persist through the hardships or the friction times in your life, because guess what? During that time, God puts those things in your journey for a reason, so it works on you, so that you be made full and complete. Like literally, James 1:2. Consider it pure joy when you're going through trials of many kinds, when you're going through all the plateaus, because guess what? You're gonna be made into the person that you need to be able to get to the goals that you have. Right now, we don't have the tools. We don't have the ability to handle or steward well what is coming our way. So we have to go through these little things so that we can be refined, so that we can handle that in the future.
Every single time in my life before I've broken through to the next level, complete chaos has ensued. Every single time. And something that
So
super
cool.
duper helped me is that this is nothing new. Like in nature, if you look at water patterns, if you actually like Google this, look at water patterns before they beautifully create this new pattern in nature, it's complete chaos. And then it's like, boom, perfection. So if you know that you're going to persist through that, if you have knowledge of that, then you have those moments of complete chaos, it actually breaking before its rebirth. You'll be like, oh, this doesn't mean stop. This doesn't mean give up. This doesn't mean I'm on the wrong path. This doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me. This literally means that my breakthrough is on the other side of me being patient and persistent and having faith and knowing that I'm on the right path. I just do not need to give up. Learn your lesson. But on the other side, that's so many entrepreneurs, so many things too. It's like right here, most people give up. And what they were going for was right on the other side of it.
So good. And that leads us into number 8. Build systems, not services. Build systems. Systems that are going to allow you to be able to make your business, make your marketing, make your sales, make your income, make your growth predictable. So many people who we coach, even 7-figure practices, they don't have systems, so they're operating with smoke coming out of their ear. You have to build systems so that it's systematized for your growth. If you don't, you're building a foundation on sand that's just gonna fall apart when you start to get bigger. But when you have systems, you can scale it to as much as you want and it won't break because you have that foundation in place. And that's why, I don't know where you guys are watching this, but we have a software company that literally we give our clients that are systems. We build their systems for them, their emails, and it makes their business predictable. And we also have some AI sequences in there as well that literally takes out the guesswork. We have AI employees that work 24/7. So guess what? It always responds when a lead comes in. It always saves it this way. It always says what we want to say every single time because it's a system and it won't break. It's not based on emotions or anything else like that. And if you're interested, if you're interested in our software, then go in the description. It's in the link, or just DM me on Instagram and I can give you a free demo of our software and how it literally makes your income and scale your sales and income predictable.
And I think the biggest thing, guys, when we say to scale or to build, that is going to mean a different thing to every single person. Maybe scale. I have one coaching client that what she's building is a micro office that she's the solo doc. She works 3 half days and hits 200K. It's like this boutique office, but you still need to have systems in place to make it not stressful. And then we also have the people that are scaling because they want multi-million-dollar clinics. Or you have the person that's going to get ready to go on maternity leave and just wants to be able to step out without the thing basically going to zero and having to rebuild it post baby. So scaling is a word that sometimes we can think like that doesn't apply to me or systems aren't needed for me. But I guarantee you that no matter what you're trying to build, having these tools will make it easier for you and make it less stressful and get you faster to that goal, no matter what like area on that's not linear, which way you're going on that. The other thing with building systems in your office is if you've done it yourself, it's very easy when you're doing everything. When it starts to break is when you have to start to teach other people or try to teach other people to do what you organically do. This is a skill set that that's exactly, and I've been there. It's broken, because I didn't have the tool set. I'm like, this is easy. This is straightforward. And training, yes, it's so easy when I do it. And then I train in my first doc and I'm like, I'm the one solely training them. So easy. As you scale out from that, it gets less and less easy because you're trying to remove yourself from it. Now that I have the skills to understand, to build systems, not services, it is with ease that the thing is not only able to work without me, but it's actually able to grow without me.
So good.
So cool.
Truth bomb. Boom.
Yeah, love it.
If you want more of our lessons, our tips, these are free to you guys. This is mentorship. Then make sure you subscribe. Leave us a comment below and let us know what you want us to cover more of and what you like seeing the most. And then share this with a friend that you know would be beneficial to. Throw this all over your social media. Tag us. We'll repost you. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Love you guys.
Peace out, guys.
Bye, guys.